Welcome back to News Watch 12 this morning. We're going to turn it over to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbreth for a look into our forecast. I know it was pretty dry this morning as we were driving in for work, but what are we seeing in terms of the amount of rain we're going to be seeing possibly for today and the rest of the week?
Yeah, for today, not as much except for late tonight and then into tomorrow. That's when it's really going to start to pick up. And then after that, the floodgates are going to absolutely open. But for right now, just some very light showers and sprinkles out on the map. We are expecting coverage to pick up a little bit later today, but you can see that most of this will be pretty light throughout most of today. But late tonight, here comes that next blast of some very heavy rain and snow. We'll take a look at snow levels here in just a second, but they'll be lowering into Tuesday morning, and then after that, and you can see everything becoming much more widespread into Tuesday. This is right around lunchtime and then into dinner time. Still pretty widespread stuff, and I think it's going to be this round right here that we're most concerned about when it comes to the heaviest snowfall rates and some of the worst travel impacts. Here's some of the rainfall totals we're expecting through Tuesday night, obviously subject to change, but it's going to be the Cascades and coast in Illinois Valley that will receive the most moisture from this storm system. Snow levels for this morning are going to be right around 1,500 feet. So if we do see some snowfall this morning in Medford, in Phoenix, in Jacksonville, don't be too shocked, but it's going to end up being pretty short-lived because a little bit later today, snow levels are going to go way up there to around 5,000 feet, but then dropping slowly but surely throughout the day on Tuesday, and they'll end up around 2,500 feet by Tuesday afternoon. Here's some of the snowfall projections we're expecting through Tuesday night, obviously subject to change, but this could end up being one of the biggest snow systems and snowstorms of the year, as we could have anywhere between 1 to 3 inches of snow on our Siskiyou County passes, maybe 2 to 4 inches for our east side passes and our west side passes, and then maybe 18 to 36 inches for some of our Cascade passes. And if that verifies, that means we're going to see road closures, we're going to see chain requirements, and to add insult to injury, a lot of this is going to be blowing snow, especially up in the mountains, as some of the winds could gust out of the south and west upwards of 55 miles per hour, and that would be tomorrow morning through Wednesday morning. So folks, if you can stay off the roads over these next 48 hours, really throughout the entirety of this week, especially our Cascade passes, then I would definitely recommend that. So for today, we'll have seasonal temperatures, we'll have widespread rain and snow. The wind's not really going to be that big of an issue for today. They'll gust out of the south and west upwards of maybe 20 to 25 miles per hour, but they'll start to pick up for tonight. They'll start gusting upwards of 40 miles per hour for the Cascades, and then the winds are going to be much stronger into Tuesday and Wednesday. Several high impacts this week, and of course there are more storm systems to come. For, in particular for Wednesday through Friday, for these high impacts, snow levels are going to be between 1,000 to 2,500 feet. More travel impacts likely above 2,500 feet. And in terms of some of the preliminary snowfall projections we could have, you can see we could maybe end up getting 3 more feet of snow up towards Crater Lake just from Wednesday through Friday, in addition to the multiple feet of snow we're going to have for Monday and Tuesday. Here's the 7-day forecast for the coast. We'll see just a lot of rain over the next 7 days. No other way to really put it. And then for Siskiyou County, snow looking likely for Tuesday, but especially for Wednesday. We'll see how some of those snowfall totals start to come in. But for now, we're thinking this is mainly going to be a Cascades event in terms of the severe travel impacts. But still, maybe 2 to 4 inches we're expecting for east side passes through Tuesday night. Of course, the Cascades are going to reap the most benefits in terms of the snowpack, but the biggest impacts from the storm system. And then for the Rogue Valley, several different chances of snow over this next week.